Hey guys, been a long time since I did this, right? I've been fairly busy with stuff. Like I actually found like new stuff to actually do. So, well, anyways, I'll get right into it. I want to talk about words today or tonight. Like why words, specifically bad words, and what do we consider bad words? Because right on YouTube, especially, I've been noticed. A lot of creators have been worried about, certain words that get them, demonetized, right? Censorship. That's a big thing, to worry about. You don't want to get too censored. But then, like, what kind of words, are rightfully censored and which ones are not? Like, what kind of bad words are worse than, all the other bad words? So, I was thinking I think I've found 3 categories of quote-unquote bad words. So the first one is your generic, like, swears, right? They're words that are sort of like sentence punctuation, right? You say these words to kind of give emphasis to a phrase. These words, oh my god, look at all those slugs. But these words, you can't say them on kids' TV, but you know them well, and they offend people, like, on a general level. There's words like, for example, fuck. Fuck is a big one. Shit, also another big one. Piss, crap, hell, right? And a lot of them pertain to something gross, or, just constantly, just unsavory. Like, for example, fuck has to do with sex. Shit and crap are, poop. And piss, obviously, pee. And those, specifically, pee, sex, and poop are something that all humans can essentially relate to doing. All humans, right? Everyone poops. Everyone poops. Everyone pees. And pretty much most people have sex, right? It's specifically it's the way that they sound, like fuck, shit, piss. You say them, and they derive a strong feeling. Usually often negative, but sometimes just strong, right? Now, right now, just after a rain, so. The next one is, what we call, these are even more unsavory. These are what we call slurs, as everyone knows, right? I'm not going to actually say them, right? The difference between swears and slurs is that, if you say the word fuck, it doesn't really pertain to a specific, group of people, right? Because slurs are often, pertain to a specific group of often minority people. There's this is like America's most offensive word, obviously, is the N-word. There's the F-word. And, obviously there's a lot more. There's actually the R-word, which used to be a commonly accepted term for disabled people, but, eventually, right, people started using it as a pejorative. So now it doesn't mean the same thing anymore. So, yeah, people ruin a lot of words, which I could talk about, which could be another topic for another video. But right now we're just talking about bad words, not bad worms, like these night crawlers. Oh, I heard they were invasive, so maybe, but oh well. So, there's some words, right, that are kind of a crossover between, like, slurs and normal swears, right? There's, specifically when it comes to, genitalia or gender. Like, for example, bitch. Bitch it's commonly, I think it's more of a swear word than a slur, right? So, I mean, sometimes it could be like, if someone says, like, especially very, like, hormonal, like, roid rage, alpha males, it's like, oh, you bitch, or you bitch, especially to a woman, right? I feel like if bitch becomes, like, a gender-neutral term, then that's when it officially becomes, like, is kind of removed from all the, the slur or the bad, term for woman. And on a similar note of bitch, right, with genitalia, words like pussy, cock, dick, like when you think of specifically, right, what you think of those words, pussy, right, is another word for the vagina, and cock and dick mean penis, but in other terms, but they also bring about feelings of pussy also means someone who is weak, or scared. And cock and dick, you call someone a dick, right? That usually means that they are mean or an asshole. Oh, another fun swear word is ass. I can't believe I forgot about ass. And unfortunately, it's kind of tricky. Like, are these slurs or are they not, right? Because that kind of pertains like having a vagina makes you weak, or having a penis makes you like an asshole or a jerk or just some unsavory person. But that's not necessarily true. So is it like, I don't know, like, is it like if I call someone a would wussy be a better term, or just weakling, or something like that? Because right, obviously the vagina, if you think about it, right, the vagina can push out a whole ass baby, right? That thing is super strong, right? Like, I don't know how mothers can do it, but like they do it. And of course, the penis, specifically the testicles, or the like nuts, nards, those are also fun words. They're quite sensitive, so you could say that, like, oh, why does it, it was brought up before, but like, oh, why is the pussy is another word for weak, but having balls is strong when the genitals flip-flop around. So when it comes to genitalia and gender, right, that's when it comes, like, okay, is this, like, hopefully I think bitch is becoming gender neutral, right? Because I think bitch just means someone who, a whiny, often nagging, not very strong. But I guess the origins of the word, it came from female dog, so that might be specific. Like, the origins might be harmful, but anyways, I think bitch is here to stay. Look at that pretty spider. It's so overexposed, but it's always nice to see those huge orb weavers like around here. Just always so. Oh, and we got another one. Oh my god. Oh, she's so pretty. Damn it. There we go. Oh, there's a deer. God, those things are fucking terrifying. And I hear a cat. I hear Buster. I see two glowing eyes in the house. That's Buster. He wants to see me. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta talk about the third category of bad words. I gotta talk about distressing words. Now, what are distressing words? These are kind of a new phenomenon, right? They weren't really considered bad words. But in the age of YouTube and censorship, right, these are words that don't pertain, they're not meant to insult, but they talk upon topics that are, distressing. For example, we got a big one: death, kill, murder, or even like words like, this is one was censored before you, but rape, right? That's a big one. Come here, Buster. Yeah, rape is a big one. And some of these words, right, especially like words like death and kill, they're considered I know, he's very loud. What are you doing, cat? Wow, wow. So, like I was saying, in the advent of YouTube, these words have become more censored. Come here, let me pet you. I can't go. I don't want to let him. I can't let him out because right now he has a boo-boo on his head. But anyways, right, in the advent of YouTube, you have to say words like, you have to censor yourself, like unalive or, game end, right? Really funny stuff. But like, because, in kids' movies, they could say words like, I'm going to kill you, you're going to die, he murdered him, or they got murdered, and when it comes to terms like death, or words like, especially like abuse. I'm getting the mosquitoes. I did not wear mosquito repellent. Come here, Buster. Come on, let me pet you. I know you can't see him right now because... Come here, Buster. Hi, kitty. But especially when it comes to those words on YouTube, right, it makes sense, like, how you wouldn't want people, especially on such a big platform like YouTube, to, like, be insensitive around those. Like, I know a while ago, like, in YouTube's, like, wild age, it was, like where like people made a lot of like suicide and rape jokes, which obviously, right, those are very sensitive topics, and you don't want to, you know, obviously you don't want to make jokes about them. But like when it comes to people who are like genuinely trying to like be sensitive about those topics, but you just can't say the words, right? It's like, but people are just going to find other ways to, you know, talk about them. But it sounds ingenuine to say, instead of say, oh, he died, or they died, she died, all of them died, it's, oh, they unalived, or their game ended, or they committed like life not they committed not breathe. It's just, it's quite unfortunate. I just wish, like, and those terms, they're not meant to offend, they're just distressing, right? They're not like, you know, slurs or mosquitoes. I cannot stay here and pet the cat anymore. Another distressing things, mosquitoes. All right, farewell, Buster. I'm getting, I know he's very sweet, isn't he? But, so, I know, like, there's a lot of deal about censorship on YouTube, and right, do we want to, like, just let everything, like, I don't know what that was, but, like, do we want to just let everything, like, should everything, you know, stay, because, or should everything go? I'm just pissed that, right, YouTube, right, there is YouTube Kids. I'm just mad that, right, why can't we, can we at least, does it have to be so sanitized, like, for kids? Like, I get stuff like bullying, or harassment, or, you know, content that, like slurs, obviously, those, I understand why those are banned, right? But so when it comes to like, universal topics, like, even if they're distressing, right, people, especially adults, deserve to know about them. And it's just, please, like, can't we have YouTube Kids? Is it too much, like, especially for parents, just not to have their kids just have unrestricted YouTube access? Like, it just, now, on the topic of slurs, the N-word, obviously, it's considered the most, like, offensive word, like, just in America, and obviously, like, that, it's hundreds of years of legacies, like, it's centuries of hatred boiled into one word, but it's kind of been, like, split off into two words, right? There's NR, which is the bad one, right, the really, like, racist one, but then there's NA. Right? Of course, I'm not gonna say either of them, because as you could tell by my snow white complexion, right, I'm not black, but it's strange how the NA version, the one without the R, has become sort of synonymous with bro, or dude, or that, you know, that guy, or my you know, homie, or something like that. So it is really, it's probably construction or something, but it's interesting to see the evolution, like the reclamation of slurs, right? And how a lot of, you know, you see a lot of black creators on TikTok use that, or TikTok and YouTube. I don't really use TikTok. TikTok is a hellscape, but you know, YouTube especially, right? They use that word, like, and it's just like the same as bro or dude. So like, what's gonna happen? Like, I know a lot of, like, some white people are pissed at, like, oh, how come I get canceled? Like, how would they say the N-word, but I can't? I guess, I mean, if you put it in this way, like, we still have, like, especially in America, we still have a lot to go with racial justice, right? There's still, you know, disparate, like, even though it's not really, nothing's really set in laws anymore, you don't have that, you know, that, like, de facto racism. It's still, right, in societies. There are still, you know, it's still in the system, obviously, especially in, you know, systems of power. So, you see it like this, just think about it like this, right? White people get systematic equality, black people get a word. And once black people can achieve full systematic equality as white people can get the word, right? And I mean, so it's still kind of like, once white people could say the N-word, then that's a true sign that racism has ended. So I mean, probably, I don't know. I mean, hopefully, like, one day there'll be, like, where, like, skin color becomes trivial as, like, hair or eye color. But I mean, maybe that. Hopefully, as, like, I don't know, people merge together more often. It's like everyone is mixed race. Like everyone has like a nice like shade of brown, right? Because obviously, I would like to have my kids not deal with the horrors of getting sunburned of getting sunburned automatically. Like you don't put on sunscreen, like you're like a like you're a Red Lobster, bro. Like you're not coming back for that. You got like skin cancer. You got skin cancer for life. Right now, I'm getting so fucking eaten. I gotta pet this. I've been petting this cat for like 2 hours. I know, little buddy. I want to let you out so bad, but like I can't, man. You got a third eye, man. He keeps getting like scratched up by like raccoons and other cats, and he's a. I'm sorry, Buster. I gotta say goodbye. Bye, my little pet. Well, technically, he's not my pet. He's more my friend, but my friend because I don't own him. But like, I don't know. He's not my what is he? I don't know. You know, like what do you call like a cat that you just know, right? He's what is he? Like what am I guess he's my friend then, right? Yeah, we both have a mutual relationship. You know, I like petting him, and he likes getting pet. You know, get those scent glands triggered or something. That's how cats work, I think. I kind of miss the tree frogs. I don't know where the tree frogs are, but. It's gone quiet all of a sudden. Except for that one cricket. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm so freaking scratchful. Yeah, this house. Oh, my God. Oh, who is that? Is that a tree frog? Oh, no. Oh, that is a true frog. What the dickens are you doing over here? There's a pond like somewhere over there, but I don't know what she's doing over here. Girl, are you serious? You better head what is it? East. You better head eastward before I don't know, you dry up, because yeah, there's just a rain, so the frogs kind of travel, right? The toads always travel, like that's their MO. But the frogs, right, they always stay near the pond, so I don't know what to do. It's too late in the night to go walking out and put this frog back in the pond, but I don't know. Well, here goes nothing. Yeah, I'll put you like in the nearest puddle or something. I don't want to. Obviously, you can hear my flip-flops. Alright, I don't want to stray too far. Obviously, I don't want to, wake the neighbors. It's any neighborhood, you gotta be respectful. But, and of course, I'm getting eaten alive, right? Now I'm not talking about bad words anymore, right? I'm just here to save the frog, make sure, of course I don't want to dox anyone by showing the, the address signs. I gotta be quick. I think that's just construction. That's not no, yeah, that's construction. That's definitely construction. Yeah, that's construction. That's like 100% construction. It's not raining right now, but that's just from the trees. I mean, like I said, the scariest thing out here is never like coyotes or wendigos or wendigoons, whatever you may think. It's obviously humans, right? I mean, we kill each other way more often than any sort of rampaging beast. So like, I mean, I review true crime content as much as the next guy, because right, obviously it's, I guess it's my problem is being I consume so much negative content about the human race that I'm slowly becoming either just desensitized or expectant of negativity, some sort of horrible thing to happen. Always on the lookout for the maniac that's never there. I mean, it's nice. It's real pretty from what I can see out here. I never actually walked the streets at night. I mean, obviously it's the suburbs. I don't have to worry about. Probably don't have to worry about people as much. Right? I just have to worry about, getting bitten or, making it back in time before they wake up. But well, I'm almost near the pond. I could probably just, there's a bit of water in a still water in a ditch. I could probably, put the frog in. Just trying to. If it were a toad, obviously, I wouldn't need to, because toads are supposed to be away from the pond. I mean, as you could probably hear, my flip-flops are freaking loud, man. I don't want to spook the neighbors, right? I'm not even spooking them, just waking them up, right? And of course, I gotta go back to my, abode, my humble abode before, they wake up, the people, oh, I think that must be oh my God, do you hear that? Do you hear that? I heard bullfrogs. I think they must be bullfrogs, or either green frogs or bullfrogs. Yeah, and, the reason why I gotta get back. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, look who I'm looking at. Oh, look at she. All right. I'm going to put this little one who's been very well behaved back. Let's see if I can grab the big one. Typically, easier to catch when they're not in water. Oh, she's fast. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got her. Oh, look at this beauty. I see a lot of frogs on roads after rain, specifically. God, they're just so big and fabulous. Look at them. Look at this. Oh, watch those legs dance. I'm like that Kyle dude, or whatever his name is, that Florida guy who Wisconsin's Florida guy who steps to the Everglades and yoinks stuff. Except I just got normal ass Wisconsin wildlife, right? No swamp puppies or venomous snakes. We only have 2 species of venomous snakes down up here in Wisconsin. But they're both rattlesnakes, by the way, of course. But look at that. Oh, there's nothing better than a big ass frog in the middle of the night. Although I'm getting pretty sidetracked. I do have to get back pretty soon. Oh God. I've committed myself to staying up early, or not staying up, but getting to bed earlier. And so if I get found out that I'm, in fact, at the pond and not in bed right now, I'm going to be probably reprimanded. But this is just an opportunity I cannot pass up. So, right, we're at the pond's edge. Let's see, anybody there? Obviously, I can hear all the males, and yeah, the males are the ones who make those sounds. That's what they use to attract mates. I don't know if this one, you can tell by the tympanums, or the tympanums, or the ears, essentially. The ear drums, I guess. Oh, look at that one. Oh, I think that's a green frog. Oh, and she's gone. Yeah, they're more confident when they're by the water's edge, surprisingly. But I really want to find frog spawn. It would be so cool to see the eggs. I never see the eggs. I see the frogs all the time, but never the eggs. You know, it's so funny when as soon as you like grab the frog, they just admit defeat and just kind of do this. They go flaccid. But anyways, it's a great time with your bull buddy. Come on. Yeah, you see, just completely limp. Oh, there she goes. You're free. Oh, yeah. Woo! I almost fell. Dude, oh, that would have sucked. Oh, imagine coming back wet. Oh, God. Dude, I would be freaked up, man. Like, they would definitely know that I was gone. Oh, and look at that. Look at that little leopard frog. Yoink. Ugh. Yeah, they often do this. You have to, like, grab them by the legs or the pelvis. But anyways, there you go. You're probably near enough. I probably didn't have to pick you up, but oh well. It's just nice to catch a frog. Like 3 different species in one night. This is an eventful night, right? My big comeback from retirement. You know, I'm definitely going to be tired after this. The only reason I went out was because I was not feeling very tired. So I just want to walk around the neighborhood. I mean, if I only found that frog, right? Oop. But anyways, right, I gotta be going back now. Because, what do you call it? You know, oh, and look at that. An even tinier frog. Who is she? Oh, let's see who it is. That looks like a little baby leopard frog. Or probably not. Probably a juvenile, or not a little baby. Obviously, that would be a tadpole. But it could be something different. I don't know. Right? I gotta learn new friggin' creatures every day, bruh. Of course, I'm not a scientist. Hopefully, one day I mean, it'd be cool, but I hate doing lab tests. Oh, there you go. Love these, you know, a big storm, and then it's nighttime, and all the frogs are like out in the road. Unfortunately, they get run over often. So, right, the next time that it's like a night where it's a very moist night that it just rained, right, be sure to look out for any lumps on the road, because like especially any frog looking lumps, like especially like in an area where you know that it's very marshy. Yeah, you see, I won't go in too deep, I don't want to, but that's a poor frog because somebody didn't check the lump and they ran over a frog, which of course it pisses me off, but you know, hopefully someone else can come and eat it. I mean, by someone else, I'm probably like a, you know, animal. I don't know. No frog leg, no decomposing frog legs for me. I gotta wash my, God. I would wash my hands off in a sink, but I don't want to make too much noise, you know. Oh, that's a cricket. I wonder what's in here. Hopefully not, probably mosquitoes though, but I didn't see a lot of larvae in there, which is good, obviously. And I have this, oh look at that, little moth. Adios. Obviously I have a thing about checking milkweed, and oh, look at that snail. I think that's damn it, focus. I think that's a terrestrial snail, which honestly, I do not see those very often in my area. It's always aquatic snails. So it's always fun treat. It's the terrestrial snails. And of course, I was checking that milkweed because I'm obsessed with monarchs. I'm always trying to find monarch caterpillars, and we have tons, we have crap loads of milkweed, but we never see these things around here. So I don't know, that's not a caterpillar, that's an earwig. Friggin' earwig, who the hell cares? You see those like every day. But anyway, yeah, it's just disappointing. You know, your life is disappointing when all you get is earwigs and no monarch caterpillars. Well, long trek home. Hopefully I could get back without rousing any suspicion. Unfortunately, like, my feet are all covered in like crap, so I'll have to wipe off my feet. Oh well. I'll probably pop a few melatonin gummies before I, get back in. Hopefully they didn't notice I was gone. Because, yeah, I mean, there was an incident before where, like, I had run off, but it was in the daytime. I was not in a good headspace. But anyways, right, I run off with the car, obviously. Well, not obviously, but, right, so this is definitely, like, in the middle of the night. I mean, even like, when I'm getting irrational, I wouldn't be that irrational. So, geez, the poor frog's getting run over. But, oh my god, yet another frog. They have to get off of the road. God, I'm screwed, aren't I? I'm screwed. But you know what, I'm just gonna probably put you in these, little marshlands. But I gotta go back home, man. Well, if I get home, alright? If I wasn't running, I just wanna, I haven't been outside in the middle of the night in such a long time. I just wanna, it was just after a rain. I really wanted to, get some frogs, walk down, right? I wasn't running away. I wasn't, oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah, running away was very distressing. It was not a good thing, by the way. So, anyways, a little froggy. I wonder what species this is. Is this a juvenile green frog, or, like, I don't know. The green frogs are typically a bit larger. Like, they're not bullfrog size, but they're big. They're considerably large frog. I love picking up frogs. Let's see if there are any more frogs on the road they have to get, because they're not very bright. They're great and all, but they're not bright at all. They can't. Yeah, you see, there's another dead frog, and, so many splatters on the road. God, it makes me so sad, but, like, the carcasses. Got another dead frog. Why can't you just be alive? In the water, they're so agile. I can never pick them. I can never snatch them, right, in the water. They're so fast. They're so agile. But yeah, on the road, they just, it's like they let themselves, themselves get run over. It's, I mean, obviously they don't, because they're frogs. They're not humans. They have a survival instinct. They don't have any sort of deeper hatred of their own being. They're not that deep. They don't watch, like, Rick and Morty and just smoke and ingest ayahuasca, whatever the hell that is. Should probably go walk faster, right? I gotta make it back. Oh my god, yet another fucking frog. It's gonna be a field day for the, like, foxes and possums or whatever pops up, in funnel Wisconsin. Who doesn't love Wisconsin, huh? Like, Jack happens. But, I don't know, apparently serial killers here, right? We got Ted Bundy and Ed Gein and a few others. Not a lot of words. What is it? I've been recording for 30 minutes. Not a lot of fucking words, man. I found 2 garter snakes once. 2 of them. One was real mellow and the other was real feisty. Actually, the feisty one had just shed, so... Usually, I thought they were more feisty when they're about to shed. But... No, the one that I hadn't was quite mellow. But anyway, fun fact about garters: they do bite, and they have, like, venom, but it's basically nothing to humans. But the way that they scare us off is either by just our most humans' natural fear of snakes, but also they musk. They smell horrible. I would bring in garter snakes I just, show my mom, and she would be like, "Oh my god!" I guess what a huge, and they just must, because of course they rub their musk all over themselves, because it's I smell like ass. So obviously that's a funny defense mechanism. It was basically just their own crap smeared all over them. I could have spent all that extra time like walking to the pond. What do you call it? Talking about pejoratives, or at least perverted words, sort of sort of degraded words. But I mean, oh come on! I was making a pilgrimage to the pond. I gotta feed the frog to the water deities, right? Deer. There are way too many of those things, man. They freak me out. Lights are still on. No one's yelling. No one's calling my phone. Which is good. I don't think they've caught on. Yeah, dog tired now. I'm tired all the words out of me. I'm always so damn tired all the time. I wake up too early. Right? I just can't, get up, Even if I sleep a long time, still always tired. Pisses me off, but oh well. I guess I just need more sleep. I guess I'm just growing. Growing. Growing boys need growing toys. I don't know why it's so light out. If I find another frog, I'm gonna flip out. I'm just gonna put it in the ditch puddle. Oh, surprised I didn't find any toads, but I don't know if another amphibian from the frog. Oh wait, speak of the fucking. Oh, don't tell me that's a frog. Oh, our adventure has not ended. Ugh. Oh, did you hear the funny noise? You're going in the puddle. You're going in the ditch puddle. I don't know how the frogs get all the way over here. Right? You see how, I mean, it wasn't that far, but I'm a human, right? I could tread 100 miles with one step. These are frogs. They stay by their pond. Man, they worship their ponds. They only move this far when it's just rained. But then, how are they gonna get back? How are they supposed to? Oh god. Oh god. I'm dogged. I'm dog tired, man. Don't worry, I'll definitely be able to go to sleep, guys. Oh well. Now look at that. Another one. You would find solace in here, pretty boy. Where are the toads? I miss the toads, guys. I don't find any more toads under the flap no more. I'm pretty sure I missed toad breeding season. It's just the toad breeding, where all the toad poles are in the, the ponds, and you can really stick your entire ass hand in there, and they'll gather around and they'll stick to your hand, and then you move it, and then they move, and then there's it's this huge, it's a bunch of black sperm just everywhere, and they're all swimming around, and they're just so peaceful. I don't know how the toad poles are so small, but then they when they become toadlets, and toadlets are all their growing is done out of pond. But I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they survive. I guess Finally I finally get to say goodbye to the dark. I'm dog tired. Well, hope I don't get caught. Hope I evade detection.